Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Today, lots of crypto news to cover, guys. We have a ton of crypto news, and I told you guys all already in the Telegram that today was going to be a day filled with news. You know, not too much about the potential gems and whatnot. We have some news, we have some coverage, we have some juicy stuff. So make sure that you press that like button if you are enjoying the daily crypto videos. Having said that, let me know if you're in the chat box, everybody. Let me know. I see there's 10 people in, slowly building, slowly but surely. Now we got 40. Just let me know something in the chat box if you're watching this right now. I have a lot of cool stuff to cover. A lot of things have been going on. All right. It's getting full. Matthew's in there. Nick is in there. Joel, David. We got Pneumatic. We got Razak. We got Marian. We got Boss, Razak, Ninja. We got Barry, Kyle, Stefan, and Adam. All right, Stefan as well. Oh, yeah. Steven, Pid, Atan. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? All right, let's cover our news of today. And so somebody's asking something about HBAR. You know what a little bit of a problem is, guys? That a lot of the coins that you request, I do my research for. I try. But there might just not be that much news to cover. I really try to get the hottest cryptos to you guys with the most cool news and whatnot, but sometimes there really ain't nothing to cover. So just understand that for yourself. Having said that, let's quickly cover our news of today. All right. First of all, how's the crypto market been doing? Well, pretty well. If you look at the actual steps of it all, we've covered this before. Market cap is at one of the highest points ever. Weekly closes have been extremely beautiful. And even though over the day, it doesn't look that good. Even though over the week, for some of these things, you might think, oh, it doesn't look that good. But then again, if you compare it to Ethereum here, throughout all these weeks, it's just been bullish. If we get a little reversal or a little correction, I should call it, of about, let's say, 20%, would somebody really complain? I don't really think so. And that's the case for most of these cryptos. XRP, as it currently stands, guys, is basically just building themselves newer and newer triangles because we're going to basically have to adjust this in a flat line a little bit further as time moves on here right now because XRP just keeps changing it up. However, I guess we're going to have to kind of put it like this from now on forward, the XRP trend line and the XRP triangle. A little bit more along the lines of this is where we're basically headed towards, it looks like. Because if things go back down, if XRP comes back down a little bit, but that's all besides the point, right? Let's just cover the news of today because I have a lot of stuff. First of all, Bitcoin. Bitcoin Magazine just shared Vechain will launch its Bitcoin strategy ETF on November 16th, ticker XBTF. Vechain's Bitcoin-linked ETF will be the third to launch in the US markets, while the SEC refuses to allow a spot offering. So whenever I cover this, I do wonder exactly what the thought process behind this is. Like, why? You know what I mean? I'm not exactly sure why the SEC is being so strange about all these ETFs coming in and why they deny some and then allow some others, in the sense that I don't really know why the products basically are so different for the SEC's own thought process, where a futures one, oh no, that's completely fine. A spot one directly linked to Bitcoin, no, that's really bad. Like, why? I just don't really get that. But then again, that's something I guess we'll figure out as time moves on. Now, Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto is now the 15th richest person in the world. Not too much to be said about this one, except for that is a little fun fact. Crypto Pioneer's Bitcoin holdings have risen more than 10 million% since they were last touched. And yeah, a lot of people are supposing he's actually a goner. Some people say no, it's actually the guy who I'm never want to name on this channel. You guys already know who I'm talking about, most likely. Very outspoken person who keeps saying he is the Bitcoin founder. But still, it's kind of interesting if you think about it, how fast things have gone. That over the last decade or so, this man became one of the richest people or group, one of the richest people on earth, while never even basically involving themselves anymore after like the first, let's say first years, never touching it again, just becoming basically passively rich. Isn't it kind of funny to kind of think about? At least I sometimes think about that. It's kind of ironical. Then, biggest ever, this is like the general crypto news before we move over into altcoin news, guys. Biggest ever crypto VC fund launched by Coinbase co-founder. Moreover, Andreessen Horowitz Paradigm has just created the biggest cryptocurrency fund. Yeah. Paradigm, a cryptocurrency-focused investment firm created by Coinbase co-founder Fred Ashram, announced the biggest crypto venture fund to date. With a war chest of $2.5 billion, which is going to be huge for crypto, Predigen 1 has topped a $2.2 billion fund that was launched by Silicon Valley's Andreessen Horowitz in late June. Now, while the fact that investors are throwing that much money at crypto might prompt fears of a market top, co-founder Fred Ehrsam, a member of the Coinbase Mafia, tweeted that things were just getting started. He literally tweeted that out as once more, things are just getting started. If we actually look objectively at the amount of money thrown at crypto, it's actually not that much if we compare it to traditional. And so time and time, this I guess in time, this will really grow quite significantly. And the numbers which we are phased about right now will go into existence as, they threw $2 billion. Okay, that's rookie numbers. What is the next $20 billion injection going to come? This is really not that much. Then again, mostly these crypto VC funds, they invest in crypto companies. They don't necessarily invest that much into crypto themselves. Then again, it says your cryptocurrency focused investment firm. Maybe they are going to, but I doubt it. I mostly think they're going to buy into crypto companies in the back end of things, but we shall see. Now, moving on. Top crypto analyst says Monster Rally insight for Polkadot predicts bullish continuation for one low cap altcoin. Guys, put in the chat box, what's your favorite crypto? And I just see COG with a little donation right there. Let me quickly put a timestamp in here. Top crypto. He says, the XP Army is buying XR Doge. Great price point right now. Buy now before you have to FOMO in later. Love your work, Dusty. What is it with XR Doge in the XP community? Why is it such a big crypto? How can people love it this much? What happened right there? How did that came to be? How's the community for that so big? I still wonder. Let's see here. For most people, it's just XRP all the time, huh? I think that's kind of funny. How the community is kind of so tight that everybody has XRP as like their main thing. I don't know. Guys, I'm pretty excited about XRP too, man. I keep talking about it, but oh my. XRP, EWT, and XR Doge, and Link. Okay, we got Link in there. Link is actually extremely juicy as well, if you ask me, by the way. I love VET, but XRP is pretty high up there. Yeah, I get that too. Polkadot really in a good position right now as well. Yeah, we got some good picks in there. So this article says, top crypto analyst says another monster rally insight for Polkadot predicts bullish continuation for one low cap altcoin. Now, my thoughts about Polkadot, and I have to make this really clear, is that Polkadot right now is in an extremely good position to be bought. Again, nothing in this video is financial advice, as you guys know by heart by now. I keep sharing this, but as it currently stands, Polkadot is in a position where so much of the tokens need to get locked up for the auctions, for the parachain auctions, that people right now are not even understanding yet, because the Polkadot that gets locked for a very long time, by the way. People are not noticing the scarcity that's about to kind of unleash upon us, the Polkadot community. The supply shock that we are witnessing right now. Everything is happening right now as we speak, and oh boy, is it a big deal. But guys, remember properly, it's about to get so freaking big. Polkadot is about to get huge, mostly from that perspective, and people don't realize that. However, that's only from the supply perspective. There's also a different perspective, which mostly revolves around the fact that Polkadot, as it currently stands, we'll get all these parachains, I guess, parachain auctions, let's just call it like that, finished, and basically there'll be way more activity on Polkadot as this moves through. Let's just put it like that. So Polkadot is definitely on my plus list right now. It looks pretty damn juicy. We got another donation from Sean Turcotte, who said, Rafi, have you checked that hem? Rafi, have you checked that hem? NFT Multiverse 1.5 million in market cap. I'm always a little bit cautious with those. 1.5 million in market cap, that's very low. I would always be a little bit cautious when buying into that type of stuff. But no, I have not checked it out. Maybe at the end, if we do not forget, I will check that crypto out though for a little second. Then guys, I noticed a couple of our main cryptos on the channel here are up today. I was kind of noticing that when, of course, scrolling through. I mean, you can see here, Solana is up 4%, which is pretty juicy. We are pretty good Solana holders, going back up to $250. Shiba Inu is up a little bit. Not too crazy, but up a little bit. Crypto.com is up some huge amounts. Might be connected to Vechain, but I think it's mostly just because Crypto.com is in a really good position right now. Vechain up about 10%. Tron about 10% up. I haven't really made too many videos about Tron, but okay. Flow is up. I don't even know that crypto. I don't know anything about Flow, to be honest with you. Let's see a couple of the other ones. One is up about 9%. Stacks is up about 10%. Ooh, a lot of the coins that we hold, guys, are up, and up today. Doing pretty damn juicy. Doing the juicy work for us. Going up, getting us excited. Doing pretty damn amazing. KuCoin shares going up 15%, Nexo up 10%, and a couple of the other tokens, Huobi token and whatnot, all up 10. You guys by now hopefully know, I keep telling people, maybe it's good, right? This is just my own thoughts, to actually get yourself into some of these exchange tokens, because usually they do well, specifically over longer periods of time. So I'm always like, you might want to get a little bit into that. UMA, I don't even know that token. But yeah, a lot of things are doing really, really well today. One of them is Vechain. Now, Vechain, we've talked multiple times about how the fundamentals, basically. Oh, somebody says, hey, can you show us how to do the dot loan, maybe? I guess one of the easiest ways is through Binance. Otherwise, you could type in dot, like staking, for example. You can just stake it normally, or you can do dot auction how to or something like that on YouTube. You'll find it. Otherwise, I might do a video on it, but it's so simple. I'm not really, I might do that. But Vechain analysis, vet tracing bulls, tracks to climb up the charts. As I just said, we might want to refer back to all the partnership announcements that I've basically done on this channel and that I've shared with you guys how many partnerships they've had, but that's kind of boring. More important is to kind of understand and realize just how huge Vechain is in terms of fundamentals. They have a properly built out product. They have multiple different products that they're giving out and that they're quote unquote, I guess, selling or that they're working with. Huge partnerships and a very huge upgrade coming. And that's, I guess, mostly what's keeping the Vechain bulls ecstatic right now. I mean, over on crypto.com, they even announced saying, hey, we actually support the upgrade. But realize, guys, that this upgrade is the biggest that Vechain has ever had, POA 2.0. So it's not that crazy that people are right now speculating just a little bit extra on Vechain than they've normally had, mostly because of this upgrade that's happening right now. And I think that might also be what's giving some extra excitement to Vechain and some extra price movement. Just makes logical sense to me. So Vechain definitely on my buy list for right now too. And of course, just doing pretty good. I mean, there's nothing too severely crazy just quite in terms of partnerships today or anything, but they're doing good. And I think mostly backed by that announcement or things of that sort. All right, then we have a little bit of an announcement on, let's quickly put in a timestamp for this, Avax, Avalanche. You guys were pretty excited whenever I talk about this crypto. How many of you guys are holding Avax? Avax, Avalanche. Let me know in the chat box. So they basically have here halfway through November, and Avalanche is nearly at October's all-time highs monthly active addresses, predicting 750,000 monthly active addresses by the end of the month. What they basically had here, guys, is a huge, insane increase in activity. Specifically here, if you check it out, right now for the month of November, they're already at about the all-time high of active addresses that they've basically had last month. And again, if you kind of look further through, it's gone so exponential. Avalanche is going and it's getting so extremely popular. As I've said before, guys, I expect a Avalanche 3-time increase, so basically 300% gains, or at least 200% gains, in a very short amount of time here, as the coin is just fundamentally beautiful. Same thing goes for Luna, guys. I keep telling you, I think both of those will end potentially even the year at $60 billion market cap. These two are freaking gems because, once more, extremely popular, extremely juicy, but mostly growing like crazy. And you can really look a little bit further into the TA. I don't really like to do that too much with coins like this. I buy them mostly for fundamentals and knowing that they're going to grow in terms of activity and so also in terms of demand. You might do a little bit of TA for yourself, but I think it's more important to kind of look at the fundamentals of these things, and Avax is looking pretty damn juicy. Now, before we move over into Quant and whatnot, let me quickly talk about XRP before all the people get bored. All right, so let me quickly put in a timestamp here for XRP. Some of you guys actually said, please do XRP first, but I kind of forgot here, as I had a lot of stuff to talk about, so I kind of didn't know which ones to go first for. Okay, COG says, bullish on XRP, H-bar, and you guessed it, XR Doge, coming in with a 5 Australian, $589. Again, you're interesting, COG. You're very interesting with the XR Doge every time. Very interesting. All right, let's talk about XRP, guys. So there's a couple of things that I think are interesting right now. First of all, it's really peculiar to me how all of a sudden, if you look through hashtag XRP over on Twitter, the majority of the stuff which we are witnessing right now is like NFT or DeFi thoughts, but mostly like NFT or airdrops that I'm seeing. It's kind of funny how that has so drastically changed over the last couple of weeks. Now that people are getting excited about these airdrops, excited about these NFT possibilities and whatnot. Guys, a little bit later, in a couple of hours from now, on my channel, I am sharing with you guys a video on how to get yourself into the Sologenic airdrop. That is for every single XP holder out there, completely free, very simple. I've already recorded the video and I'm releasing that in a couple of hours on my channel. So make sure you subscribe for that if you haven't seen it yet. Make sure you have the notification bell on. You will enjoy it. It's going to be fun. It's pretty nice for all the XP holders. But having said that, it's interesting how that has changed. Now, there's a couple of things which I noticed. And first of all, it's people don't really realize why we are choosing XRP over some others like Bitcoin or Ethereum. There's a couple of distinctions. One, Bitcoin and Ether are actually not as safe as people presume. People often say XRP is risky because they're being sued by the SEC, which partially is true. We got to give it to them that XRP as it currently stands is being sued by the SEC, and thus you're more likely to basically find some logic in somebody saying, are going to buy a coin that's properly quote unquote regulated or a coin that's being sued by a company. It's very logical that person would say, no, of course, the properly regulated one, the Bitcoin Ether. However, we as XRP community and XP holders know that that's not actually truth. It's not objective truth. Bitcoin and ETH are, as it currently stands, left alone by the SEC. They've been given a little handout for being fine. But that does not mean that these coins cannot basically backfire and actually turn out to be securities at the end of the day either. It's not set in stone. So from that perspective, XRP, at least, you have a very great discount because they've been sued already in comparison to Bitcoin and ETH, which might still get this discount as soon as the SEC steps in and kind of put some little pressure on them. Now, then again, we also have, of course, the discussion about whether or not Ethereum is ever going to get that because, of course, the little crazy situation going on within the SEC. But that's at least my thought process. The fact that, as it currently stands, XRP is being undervalued because of the lawsuit, which will affect more than one crypto if they do end up losing, which is basically why there's, I think, a very big benefit in having XRP over others. However, there's more. Another point is that XRP has very different utility than Bitcoin and Ether, but also that if we're looking at longevity, XRP is one of the tokens which can definitely do all that the other ones can do. By the way, I have to kind of put my phone the other way around, otherwise I keep getting distracted. And more, where again, XRP is for the payment realm, which Ethereum and Bitcoin are definitely not for. XRP eventually can get into DeFi as well. Right now, you can already do NFTs in that. So whatever you want to talk about here, XRP can do it too. So it's kind of like, I don't know, better. Another fun fact, guys, XRP used to be second in the coin market cap in 2017-18 when the bull run was happening last time. And I do kind of expect or hope that it's going to get back to those levels. But once more, guys, not financial advice. We cannot guarantee anything, but I do hope to see that again. Another little fun fact, you have to look back at the main adoption and whatnot, right? Look at this. So Wrath of Kahneman said, just saw crypto narcissist point that this Ripple said it will also offer its financial partners lines of credit through XRP to avoid them having to pre-fund accounts for a liquidity hub. You want to get rid of Nostro Vostro? You're going to need XRP. Which, once more, guys, refers to the fact that Ripple is building quite a lot of solutions. And even though not everything that Ripple builds involves around XRP, they are one of the main proponents of XRP's growth in terms of use. Not necessarily in terms of price, but in terms of use. And the use case which they're building for it is huge. They just announced this new liquidity hub, which will be, I think, pretty damn amazing for all crypto companies or companies who want to involve themselves with crypto or a lot of different things, I guess. But the fact that they are still going to need XRP or want to use XRP is how Ripple basically played 4D chess in all of this. So thinking a couple of steps ahead of making sure that XRP's use is always at the center of things and kind of putting up the argument against the SEC of, hey, XRP is definitely useful for things. See, it's a utility token. You can't really call it our security when you need to transact in this manner to basically help out companies. I think it's a very smart move. I just noticed Mark Bureau became a supporter of the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's quickly see what else we have right here. I had an article which says XRP price prediction. Is it a good time to long XRP? Here are important levels to watch out for. My own expectation is mostly the upside. I keep telling people I have long positions open on XRP, on Bitcoin, and I'll keep them open for a longer time. I'm basically buying my way down because I don't really think it's going to go too far back down. And I guess that's all I have to say. Reason I'm not showing too many trades right now, because I want to focus mostly on the fundamentals, not the shorty term trading parts of things. Because I think people can make way more money if they think a little bit further ahead. But that's, again, just my thought process. So that's also why I'm sharing a lot of these gems and whatnot, because I think there's just a lot of money to be made in that sense. And the trading, I do it all the time. I still do it almost every single day. But right now, I think some stuff is more important, which I'm prioritizing right now. But I will get back to it on the channel, guys, showing more of my trades and showing more of that type of stuff. But this is more important, I think, right now. All right, then Harmony One, because we had a couple of pieces of news on that one too. Harmony One just posted a very long thread on their Twitter. And I think for the most part, that's also why this coin right now is on a little bit of a hunt, because they went to the MCon 2021 Denver, where we engaged in meaningful conversations with the attendees about the projects and how Harmony can aid in uplifting their projects and the whole DeFi and DAO ecosystem. Now, I definitely don't want to go over every single thing that happened. However, it is huge. Look at how many different parts of announcements that they've got and how many videos they got over on YouTube just now. They have a... It's not. I don't think it ends here even. I think they move on, right? Let's quickly check this out. Let's quickly check out. I think it goes like 23 or something like that. If you check out their own Twitter right here, let's quickly go through. They have so much. 11. Oh, maybe it didn't go as far as I thought. No, here we go. 14, 16, 17. Just keeps going on. They just keep sharing more and more informational pieces. And I'm thinking maybe because of that thought process, maybe because of all that, the Harmony 1 price is doing really well because people have to basically give some attention to it. And they've made a couple of really big steps right now. You can also see DeFi Yield sharing a lot of these things from Harmony right now. I'm not exactly sure why they keep sharing like 5,000 little tweets right there, but you guys get the picture. A lot of stuff is happening for them right now as we speak. So I guess I'm pretty interested in that. I hold Harmony 1, and you guys were almost always pretty excited about Harmony 1. All right, then we got some news about Quant. I've also been requested to talk about Quant like 1,000 freaking times. It's actually pretty hard to find Quant news, to be completely honest with you. However, we got this, at least a little bit of it. So, if you guys enjoyed that, guys, make sure, by the way, that you press that like button. If you're watching the channel and you are a supporter of the channel, make sure you always press that like button because it helps the video out. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't generate me any money or anything like that. It just helps the channel grow a little bit. And I always appreciate every single one of you who presses that button. Understand that you're helping me out a little bit by making the video go to, I think, further lengths. That's all you're doing. And I really, really do appreciate everybody who, helps out like that. All right. So Quant here posted, excited to announce that our partner Oracle, which I think everybody in the world knows is a very, very big company, Oracle, has certified Overledger to deliver interoperability for the Oracle blockchain platform. We're now collaborating closely to roll out cross-ledger production ready solutions for clients and sectors. Cross-chain meaning on both of these Quant Oracle blockchain platform. It's about to get interesting. Somebody says, to whatever this means, hey, put it up. And it could be that this is also what's helping the Quant, the QNT price, do really well right now. Not too sure if that's 100% the case. It could also be that, Quant is now open for deposits and custody on Gemini. Maybe that helped for it. Could definitely be so. Did that help happen yesterday? There could be a lot of small things. And that's the difficulty with some of these coins, which are popular, but not as popular in terms of news, or not as popular as things like XRP, where with XRP, I can find news all day long. With Bitcoin, you can find news all day long. With Sheep, you can find news all day long. With a Quant, you're going to have to look a little bit deeper into what the actual upgrades and updates really are, because people don't really write articles about them as much. Now, once more, I'm guessing maybe the Gemini listing and the Oracle partnership just makes logical sense to me if those are what's doing the price good right now. And I think that's mostly what's going on. So right now, a lot of coins are doing good. We are buying a lot of altcoins right now, as I do think the upside is more likely than the downside for most of these things. Guys, there are more videos coming out on my channel about gems, about coins that I think are going to go crazy, 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 and which we are trying to buy or which we have successfully bought and whatnot. Tomorrow, there's going to be a launch of a very interesting gem, and I'll be live streaming that on the channel. But there's a chance that some people might not get a notification for it. There's a chance of that. So make sure that you just go join the Telegram right now, as you want to be there when this happens tomorrow. It's about to get really, really crazy. Make sure you're there. It's most likely going to be a multi-hour live stream again. So once more, link down below for the Telegram. Be part of that. And I guess there's also this Bybit launch coming up really soon here. I think tomorrow is your deadline for staking Gene. So if you haven't made yourself an account yet over on Bybit, there's a couple of crazy bonuses, which also end really shortly here. A couple of weeks you have to actually enter this one. And there's also another 1 million Bybit competition coming up here. I guess, yeah, for a lot of us. So make sure you just get yourself a Bybit account if you haven't done that already. In the US, not possible. I think UK also not possible. But the rest of the world, it is. So make sure you check that out too. Yeah, once more, join the Telegram. Understand the freaking cycles of crypto. Usually November ends off well. And even if it doesn't, we'll pick up back the pace. At least if you ask me, we'll get back up there. People thought, oh my days, 2021 was a horrible year during some May or June levels, but it's only if you zoom in. If you think, oh, if I bought in March, then maybe in June I'd feel horrible. But if you bought anywhere before that, in any one of these months, you'd still feel incredibly nice because of the juicy gains we've seen for like 6 months at the time. And right now, we're most likely, again, we were already up 100% throughout this year. Most likely this year will be pretty, even way crazier though. As you can see here, the numbers on average, it's just the upside, man. It's just the upside. I keep sharing that with you all. And usually, November, pretty crazy month. And we'll most likely keep seeing that as every single month, except for September, is usually neutral and very much in the positive. I think things are about to get really freaking crazy, guys. But that's just me. It's just my thought process. All right, having said that, in terms of low cap potential, crazy coins, tomorrow a lot of stuff is going to come out. Today, however, there's definitely a video coming out on how to stay, on the XRP airdrop. I already recorded that video, so it's going to be coming out in a couple of hours. Make sure you are subscribed for that. And guys, we are almost at 135,000 subscribers, which is insane. I can't even imagine. It's hard. It's sometimes mind-boggling to see these numbers grow. We are almost at 135,000 subscribers. You guys are all amazing, every single one of you. I hope to see you back again. If you ever have any questions, guys, make sure you join the Telegram and just ask around. I can't answer everything, but I try my best to answer as many questions as humanly possible. Check it out, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today. And like Troy says, is Bybit your main exchange? I use bitrue, I use Bybit, and I use KuCoin nowadays as well for some juicy gems that are metaverse related. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys again later in another video.